I want to respond to the Right Honourable Raila Odinga. He has recently said that Jubilee, Uhuru and Ruto should take responsibility for the failures of Jubilee government. It is not possible for the Right Honourable Raila Odinga to avoid a share of blame. Responsibility for failures of the Jubilee government will squarely lie on his desk. Why? One, in terms of our governance system, the Right Honourable Raila Odinga is the leader of the opposition. The opposition's role is to keep the government in power on check. He has failed to take his constitutional mandate seriously or at all. On the other hand, there are also those who are saying Ruto should take some share of blame. Yes, I think indeed, even us as Jubilee members, there is a certain share of blame. We have seen a major effort, active effort by the government functionaries to remove His Excellency the Deputy President amounts to 60 billion per month. Your Excellency, I think you should resign. You cannot preside over a government that you admit is losing 2 billion shillings per day, and you are not telling us where it is going and who is taking the money. It is either those figures are fictitious, they are fictitious so that it appears that a certain person, because His Excellency the President alluded to his deputy being one of those people. And you know, we have seen the list of the COVID-18 recently. Some of the lieutenants of His Excellency the President are in that list. Some of my colleagues, including Committee of Health Leadership, were mentioned that 2 communities should forget about the presidency. And those 2 communities were actually or are being mentioned. It is against our constitution to profile any community in Kenya and attempt to discriminate that community or isolate that community or any community from leadership of any specific organs of the government, and especially electoral positions. Elective offices are given by the people of Kenya through the secret ballot. So it is not in the place of His Excellency the President to negatively try to influence 40 communities or 39 communities against 2 communities. These are bad tendencies. Actually, this could bring ethnic hatred against those 2 communities and can be profiled. They can be profiled for a long time. I think that is anti our constitution. I want to ask His Excellency to reflect back, apologize to Kenyans, apologize to those 2 communities, including speaking in his own language in his backyard and promising MCAs 2 million shillings per person so that they can vote for BBI, or trying to sell fear to Kenyans that, oh, this Hasra nation, the Hasra nation has always lived. When did it ever attack those who have? Let nobody start monkey business of hiring people or youth to go and cause violence in the name of the Hasra nation, because we know and we are looking through them and we are seeing where the possibility can occur. But we shall not stop the revolution of the Hasra nation. We will continue to have that discussion until when this government is formed. Then we will put the same government now, the new government, to task. Talked about improving the lives of these people. Tell us, agenda number 1 is the Hasra, agenda number 2 is the Hasra, agenda number 3 will be the Hasra. And from there on, the economy will start waking up, so that those people who are few are earning do not have to shoulder the burden of the majority of Kenyans that don't have, that are now saying they are afraid. Why would you be afraid because of your fellow Kenyans unless the security of the nation is not guaranteed by this government? And indeed, the way we are seeing the police being applied selectively, that's where the problem is. Since the greetings, the handshake, he has fueled a team, a group that has been actively engaged in trying to divide His Excellency the Deputy President from the presidency, to cut him from the presidency. The supervision of this government, Kibichu and Matiang'i will take full responsibility of some of these things happening.